Those who survive the loss of a loved one often wonder about how their beloved is faring in the afterlife. In fact, one of the most common questions that people ask when they seek the guidance of a spiritual medium is whether their departed loved one knows that they are missed. Specific beliefs about the afterlife and the capabilities of spirits of the departed vary greatly. Yes, not only do different cultures espouse different views about the afterlife, but there are also variations over time regarding how much interaction the departed are able to have with the living. In some cultures, it is believed that the deceased stay with us, helping to guide and protect us through the remainder of our lives. Also, some other cultures carefully enact elaborate mourning and grief rituals to ensure that the departed understand they are missed and their guidance is still welcome. Of course, how spirits perceive the feelings and thoughts of the living and what insight carries over into the afterlife are nuances that can also be highly individualistic, even within a shared culture. So coming to the main part of the video. Do the dead know we miss and love them? Do our deceased loved ones know and perceive that we miss them? Don't worry. Today in this video, we'll see the various afterlife beliefs that tell us whether our dead loved ones know that we miss and love them. And yes, we'll discuss this according to three broad concepts. They are 1. According to spirituality, 2. According to Christianity and the Bible, and 3. According to Judaism and Kabbalah. Now, firstly, according to spirituality. So what do spiritualists say with respect to the communication with our deceased loved ones? Do the dead know we love and miss them according to spirituality? Well, let's find out. The spiritualist tradition teaches that life is a continuum and that even the dead are simply continuing life in a different form. It is indeed believed that the departed continue to carry an emotional connection, but that in the afterlife, the intensity of emotion is dimmed. Thus, it may not be that our departed loved ones are grieving the loss of life intensely, but that they do recognize the grief of their surviving loved ones. In fact, it's also believed that the departed form protective teams that continue to help us with growth and healing. Yes, they are with us in a parallel realm, as if watching us in a movie. Indeed, they are even able to understand how we are feeling and a great deal of what we are thinking and experiencing. Often spiritualists promote mediumship as a form of continued connection and relationship with the departed. Moreover, many spirit mediums will confirm that when they communicate with the deceased, the spirits of the departed acknowledge being aware of how their loss is impacting the people they care about. Often they also try to soothe the living, to encourage them to work through their grief so they can live a full life. Lastly, spiritualism also teaches that when a loved one passes, their spirit goes through a process of purification and adjustment. During this time, it is believed that prayers and positive energy sent to the spirit may help with the transition. Thus, the connection is still important, even on an energetic level. Of course, the survivor's grief doesn't boost the ego of the loved one in spirit. Rather, it adds energy to the healing process, helping to strengthen the journey in the afterlife so that a departed loved one is still able to connect with the living. This is the reason why various religious traditions follow practices of honoring departed ancestors. While some people offer plates of food, some others do offerings of favored beverages. Offerings can also include prayers and healing. Thus, this helps the departed understand how much they are missed. As such, they are encouraged to stay in communication with the living. Now let us move on to the second part. Do the dead know we miss and love them according to Christianity? What does the Bible say about our dead ones? It's commonly held in Christian cultures that the deceased are welcomed into an afterlife, particularly heaven, which is a paradise to reward those who lived a good life. Thus, many Christians believe their loved ones are looking down on them from this realm, and that they know what is going on with their loved ones still on earth. Of course, distinct variations of this belief can exist through various sects of Christianity. While some believe in reincarnation, others believe their loved ones become like personal guardian angels, watching over them. Whatever may be the case in Christianity, it is widely accepted that loved ones in the afterlife are aware of the trials and tribulations of their surviving family, friends, and partners, Thus, it is also believed that the dead understand that they are missed. Indeed, some Christians follow strict requirements for grieving rites that are also believed to be both an opportunity for survivors to gain support, but also a chance for the departed to see how much they are loved and missed. Lastly, we'll now move on to the last part of this video. That is the beliefs in respect to Judaism and the Kabbalah. So, do the dead know we miss and love them according to Judaism and Kabbalah? Let's find out. Ancient Jews, like the Greeks, believed in an underworld in which souls of the departed went. It was believed that communication with these souls was possible, yet this was outlawed by the Bible. Yet beliefs in the afterlife have evolved and are varied in the Jewish belief system. For instance, by medieval times, the introduction of Eastern philosophy such as reincarnation became prominent in the Jewish mysticism. This became part of the basis for Kabbalah. To the present day, beliefs about the afterlife continue to vary even among similar traditions. Yet prominent beliefs include that of some sort of judgment and afterlife. Within this context, it is believed that the departed have some level of insight into the lives of people who survive them and continue to live in the physical realm. Before we end this video, let me tell you one thing. While you could certainly seek the guidance of a spirit medium to determine if a departed loved one knows how much you miss them, there's really no need to confirm this. Our loved ones in the spirit realm understand they are missed and know the grief their survivors feel. Yes, they are continuing a path alongside you, but from a different realm. Thus, they understand and see much more about you than you may be able to perceive about them. Of course, their energies are subtle, so you may not realize when they are with you, but have no doubt they are aware of your feelings, especially your feelings towards them.